Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on our economy a little bit here. This fleet does not need to exist. Let's get rid of that. Now this starbase, this is currently a starhold and it's kind of a hodgepodge. We of course inherited this from an AI that we annexed. I think I'm just going to downgrade this to bump us down to our starbase capacity. So that will be handy. That will also bump us down on our naval capacity. So that will also be fantastic. Now this tech world does apparently need something. And yeah, this is also one that we inherited. This is a couple of ruler class. Okay. We don't have a chamber of elevation here. Let's just give them a chamber of elevation for right now. Excellent. Now the first combat fleet, I actually kind of want to head over here and see if we can deal with this Ether Drake. I am going to reinforce the fleet first. No wonder it seems slow. We're on normal speed. Excellent. Now I do want to check in on our trade routes over here. Yeah. That's a pretty big deal, actually, the current piracy level in Ebonar. Of course, we are currently working on that. The question is, once these jump in, will that be enough? This is 30. Actually, it is. This is actually sufficient. Fantastic. So that'll just tick down slowly over time. That's wonderful. And Brilliser, I wanted to select the starbase. There we go. Yeah, that's still got some progress to happen there. That's completely fine. The Canopus station is finishing up with what it was working on. The Delphine shipyard, I do actually want to put in the Titan and Colossal assembly yards here. We'll just get those started. We'll need them eventually. Okay, we completed construction over here. That's all well and good. What else might we need in our stations? Zeober station is good to go other than potential defenses. We don't have any defensive platforms up right now. We should probably get a couple of hangar bays here and a communications jammer. Upgrade that to a citadel. We want to get all this spending done that we can right now. Gremium station is coming along. That's nice. These trade hubs are about as maxed as they can be. Same with these anchorages, I think. Yeah, there's no real point in putting anything else in there for right now. This one's still underway, as is this one. Okay. There's our naval cap coming up. Actually, getting starbase cap would be pretty useful for us right now, so we'll grab that. And as far as this goes, I think we will go for Strikecraft attack speed. It's not the best, to be sure. We're currently dropping quite a lot in terms of our consumer goods. This tech world here does actually have need, I think, of a research institute. Yes, indeed. This one has need of housing as well as a structure. We'll put in a research lab for that, and we'll also put in a city district. Excellent. This tech world here needs housing. We'll just put in a city district and call that good. This tech world has unemployment. Okay. I think we'll just put in, for right now, a mining district. This one also has some unemployment. That's the ruler unemployment, though. That's not anything we can really do anything about just now. Let's go ahead and put in... There's so much housing here right now. Temporarily, let's put in a mining district, just so that we can have some additional income on our minerals. That will be important. This is currently set up to be a forge world. And I think that's okay. That's a system capital complex coming in. We're definitely low on our consumer goods. I'm going to just buy in a few here. I'm not too concerned about that right now. Okay, this construction ship can pull on over this way. The first combat fleet is now fully ready to go. We're going to go deal with this Void Worm. We should definitely pull... I'm actually going to jump this science ship over here, if I can click on it correctly. There we go. So we're going to jump them over. That'll be fine. And we'll deal with this enigmatic fortress eventually as well. Oh, we are missing a physics research. Let's grab whatever's cheapest. Energy weapon damage. Sounds good. Okay, this tech world, yeah, we can't do anything about that one. We need housing on this mining world. Now, we're actually just going to put in a mining district here. This forge world needs a specialist job. That's going to be interesting. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on with this Ether Drake. We should have no problem with this. Yeah, we've still got the bug where it's the sun firing at us rather than the Drake itself, but this is going quite well. Very nice. The formidable Ether Drake has been slain. The exceptional bravery of Admiral Elmorn? The kerning there makes that difficult to see. I think that's an RN and not an M, but the kerning is interesting. And the first combat fleet will not soon be forgotten. The planetoid the beast guarded so jealously can now be safely exploited. Who knows what treasures the creature might have amassed over the eons. Okay, 300 influence. That is a lot of influence. To the point where I feel like reforming the government with this level of influence. Let's see, what I really, really want is environmentalist again. That's what I want more than anything. Admin cap, memorialists, merchant guilds, meritocracy, specialist pop output would be nice. That would actually be pretty good. That would be 725? So that would be like 72 consumer goods right there on meritocracy. Plus that would boost our alloys and, well, that's close to it. Well, actually that would also boost our science. I really like that actually. Specialist pop resource output? Yeah. We'll do it. Okay, so there's that under control. We're going to need to get these guys back for repairs, and I'm not going to hit the reinforce fleet button just now because losing those ships is actually a good thing for us. We do want to get in here and survey the system, but we need a scientist. Apparently we have one. Okay, we're going to survey this system. And this construction ship is slowly making its way over. It'll currently arrive here in 568 days. I think we're actually going to jump drive it over to here. I did that wrong. I keep trying to right-click the jump drives. We'll just jump drive it over here and skip a huge amount of this distance. We're going to get no penalty whatsoever for that. Yeah, look at that. We just cut off half of that. Fantastic. More necrophaging is happening. And we currently have a lot of unemployment going on. We have 4 ruler jobs available. Ah, but those can only be run by Grim ones, can't they? Yeah, I bet that's the case. Okay, let's go ahead and we don't really need additional admin cap right now. There's these commercial zones or the civilian industry. This is all very awkward. We will need the admin cap, so maybe we'll just do that for now. And actually, are administrators, are bureaucrats specialists? Let's see here. Enforcers are, artisans, bureaucrats are. So that 10% specialist resource output should be increasing our empire sprawl, or rather our admin cap. Interesting. This is, of course, an industrial world here, and we definitely want to put in a civilian industry here. Yeah, look at that. So much better on the consumer goods. We're almost out of consumer goods, and I'm going to purchase in 250 more to keep us afloat for a little while on those. I also kind of want to sell a few alloys, and actually we're crashing the price of alloys right now, but that's okay. I want to sell a few of these things and get us a good amount of energy credits because I want to buy in about 10,000 minerals. I'm not going to buy in any more than that right now, but I want to buy in those so that we can work on our worlds a little bit more efficiently. Let's go ahead and up... do we want to get a House of Apotheosis? Yes. Yes, we do. Because I do want to get ahead of converting these pops. Okay, Sredma, it needs jobs. Well, that's definitely something that will help our consumer goods. Okay, this tech world here needs jobs as well. That is completely fine. This agri world needs jobs. Okay, I mean... this will give us +2 jobs, as would this. Do it. How are we doing on our exotic goods here? We're doing okay. We could probably use another refinery world. Let's see, this is one that we settled, right? Yeah, so we do not need to upgrade this Chamber of Evolution. Under no circumstances does that need to happen. Our housing here isn't the greatest, but it doesn't need to be. This is a mining world. This Forge world here, we don't need to upgrade to a House of Apotheosis. We do have a specialist unemployment. There's not much we can do about that here, unless we wanted to move it to another planet, which I'd kind of prefer not to do. I think for now, we're just going to clear off these tile blockers. Over here, we need a specialist. Easy enough. Over here, we need just plain jobs. Okay. We also are going to need housing here. These don't give us very many jobs on a refinery world. So that's something to note. I think for now, we will put in... actually, we do have 2 tile blockers to clear off of here. And then we will put in simply a generator district for right now. I do want to prioritize that, though. Drug trade is expanding on Zoltan Prime. That isn't good at all. That is definitely not good. This Forge world does need an alloy foundry. We'll go ahead and put that in. Excellent. And this mining world needs a Chamber of Elevation. Fantastic. We'll also put in a mining district. The end of the Slurpanor Marauders. Okay, so they are dead. That's not hugely surprising, all things considered. I am kind of interested at this time in bringing our first combat fleet up to... I keep doing that, right-clicking instead of left-clicking, and then coming up to Pulkor. And let's go ahead and, at this time, reinforce this fleet. We're doing okay on our naval cap. Not great, but okay. I'm just going through these one more time here. Okay, this one's actually about to be upgraded to Citadel, so we will go ahead and give that a target uplink computer. That's a lot. Well, we already knew that we wanted this, so that's great. We're going to start moving our science ship up over this direction, and that's going to go really far out of the way. We're actually just going to jump drive over to here. That'll be fine. And we should wait to enter Himpra here until these guys' cooldown is complete. So 140 days, that's not a big deal. We'll wait on that. In the meantime, we definitely on some of these bastions need to queue up hangar bays, and we'll also queue up a communications jammer and upgrade that to a Citadel. Excellent. Same thing here. Hangar bays, upgrade to Citadel, and communications jammer. Not necessarily in that order, but it's completely fine. This one looks like it's already good on that front. Trade hubs, anchorages... yeah, these are pretty much all expected. There are some of these, though, and the reason why I'm going through here again is because there are some of these that are not yet maxed out. There's at least 1 or 2. Okay, that one's just upgrading to a Star Fortress. Fine. So there's only 1 left there. Our naval cap is coming up. That is good. That is very, very good. And we're doing quite well. We just have a bunch of irons in the fire right now that we need to finish up. Let's check in on our colonies again, because we're starting to get to the point of the game where this is happening a lot, and we may want to start delegating this at some point. But I do want to, for now, put in a research lab here. And this tech world, yeah, nothing we can do about that. Not really much we can do about this either, other than continue to upgrade to an admin park. What does that actually cost in upkeep? Hang on. Okay, rare crystals. Fine. I'm not concerned about that. Council election, we don't care. That is very, very irrelevant. We'll grab those mining stations. And we will also... Hang on. Oh, that was the shroud. Never mind. We will also grab this... We're not really using defense platforms right now, but we will be transitioning into getting those quite soon. And I did not mean to right-click the shroud there. Okay, so we need to go into contacts to get there. Horror. Horror has a face. We cannot be certain this is really happening. Are we truly in the shroud, or is one of us experiencing an acute psychotic breakdown? Reduced ship upkeep. And we failed. Okay. Fair enough. This generator world needs a specialist job. And we're actually doing okay on pretty much everything. This is... Oh yeah, I did put in a luxury residence here. I forgot about that. We could bring this up to a paradise dome. We don't really need the housing right now. We likely will in the future. Yeah, overall, I think that we may as well just grab alloy nanoplants. That'll be fine. This mining world does need a building slot, and I would kind of like to put in an exotic gas refinery. Mechazor sentients are dead. That's not a surprise. That was always going to happen. Okay, these guys are in position. Let's go through the wormhole and meet that psionic entity, shall we? We're definitely ready for that now. Let's also grab shield harmonics. Fantastic. I want to compare ourselves to the Awakened Empire here quick. They're still overwhelming to us. That's not hugely surprising. What about one of the Fallen Empires? Equivalent in fleet power to us, but still overwhelming in tech. Fascinating. We're definitely getting up there in terms of our power level. Okay. Here's that psionic entity. It's going to do some damage to us, but we are going to do some damage to it. With the destruction of the malevolent psionic entity that had been sealed in the Himpra system, our science vessels should be able to safely explore this unique section of space, devoid of hyperlanes. Excellent. Get in there. Okay, Starbase cap coming up. That's nice. Naval cap. That is very important to us. At the same time, 5,000 society research. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay, I would like to jump drive these guys back to Zeober. Did I hit the wrong button? Are they patrolling? I think they might be patrolling. Let's jump drive instead. Thank you very much. That'll be slightly shorter. A drug freighter has crashed on Zoltan Prime. A large civilian freighter was recently denied atmospheric entry on Zoltan Prime after it was found to be carrying illegal drugs in an auxiliary cargo compartment. As the freighter was ordered to heave to for inspection, its captain, a drug-crazed Grim One, instead opted to burn past the orbital blockade in an attempt to land. The freighter was hit by ground fire from our planet-side security forces as it descended, causing it to crash into a densely populated city district. There are few survivors on the ground. Okay. Zoltan Prime, you've got some issues. That is for sure. It's almost all from those branch offices. I'd love to repair these alloy foundries. We cannot currently do that, and I'm not entirely sure why. But we should probably see if we can... We could declare a martial law here. Or we could just launch an anti-crime campaign. And I think we're going to do that. I'd also be interested... I mean, we may end up having to declare martial law here. I would hate to do that, though, because this is one of our primary production centers of consumer goods. So that would be a big problem. Let's just launch anti-crime campaigns there and see how that goes. Okay. Well, we are going to head over here, and we should probably go ahead and jump our construction ship straight in, actually. That is 100% fine. And there's that Xeno diplomacy. Yeah, that was... Okay, we'll grab Resort Worlds. We'll get that out of the way, too. Okay, so what else are we going to need to deal with? Is it just the Enigmatic Fortress? I think it's just the Enigmatic Fortress. There's this mysterious tanker here. Is that a science ship thing? Perhaps not. Situation log? Nothing. Okay. Exciting. Well, we'll grab this system just as soon as we can. We may as well move our construction ship into the center. No point in not doing that, I think. And let's also... Ooh, naval cap. Let's grab that. Let's also hop into our planets and sectors here. And we are going to, I think, turn on our sectors at this point. I'm going to just set them all to balanced. The planets are already specialized. They won't destroy anything that we've already built. They'll just, in theory, continue along the same path. And let's just go ahead and toss, say, 100 monthly of each into the shared stockpile. We can still go in and make manual changes, but in theory, they will start maintaining themselves to some degree. We're still probably going to have some problems there that we'll need to deal with. Okay, here's the mysterious tanker. A derelict tanker of unknown origin orbits Himpra 2. Its reservoir is heavy with some manner of organic substance. We're going to leave it be for right now, because I want to finish getting this surveyed, and we'll actually come get it afterwards. I want to finish getting this surveyed so that we can grab this system ASAP. So we will go ahead and survey Himpra 1, 3, and 3A, and then that'll be done. Necrophaging is happening. And see, we can see that they have started construction on a generator district here. I like it. That will be absolutely fine. Now, 200 per month isn't going to, like, split between all of these planets, isn't going to add up to very much. There's no doubt about that. But it's a start. Okay, so we... Ooh, an exotic gas. I like that a lot. I'm very happy to see that. Yeah, resolutions are failing a lot. Okay, so we can go ahead and... Build a megastructure? What? No. I want to build a starbase. Oh, it's over Himpra A, of course. Of course it would be. That's fine. So we are going to want to start building some megastructures, and to that end, I'm actually going to get out another construction ship. We're now floating some influence, and we only have the one area left over here, but we definitely need to bridge the gap between some of these locations before we can really start threatening people. So we're going to get started on that here pretty soon. We'll move the first combat fleet. Actually, we'll just get it started reinforcing, and then we'll take out the Enigmatic Fortress. But we currently, of course, have some work to do up here. So we'll hold off on that for the time being, and we will build our mining and research stations. Excellent. And we can also begin colonizing this planet as soon as this anomaly is cleared up anyway. We can't do it currently because it has an anomaly. So that'll get cleared up in a while. Okay, well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. In next episode, we are going to finish off the enigmatic fortress and begin building out our logistics network. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.